May 25th, 2014, from the Chesapeake Energy Arena in Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. It was the San Antonio Spurs of the Oklahoma City Thunder in Game 3. The Spurs took the first two games of the series decisively as they won in two blowouts. But here in Game 3 in OKC, the Thunder had Serge Ibaka coming back off injury as he was playing in this game. He didn't play in the first two games of the series. The Spurs had not beaten the Thunder all year with Serge in the lineup, so we would see what would happen in Game 3. Things were tight early on in this game, as it was back and forth in the first quarter, and the Spurs had the slight lead as they're up by 1 point at the end of one, with the score 29-28. Things continued to be tight in the second quarter, and then around the 7-minute mark, Kevin Durant and Serge Ibaka sparked a run for the Thunder. They pushed their lead to as many as 9 points. But then the Spurs battled back to make it a 4-point game just before the halftime as Kawhi Leonard hit a jumper with a minute left. Then with 35 seconds left on the clock before the half came to a close, Ginobili hit a tray. And then Russell Westbrook hit a tray. Then Ginobili hit another tray. Then Westbrook hit another tray. So it was 4 back-to-back three-pointers as Ginobili and Westbrook traded trays. And at halftime, the score was 57-53 OKC as the Thunder were now in the lead by 4 points. In the third quarter, the Thunder would go on to extend their lead to as many as 10 points. But the Spurs kept in this game by hitting 3-point shots as Tony Parker, Ginobili, and Patty Mills were all hitting shots as this quarter was coming to a close. And at the end of 3 was 83-76 as the Thunder led by 7 heading into the fourth. The Thunder started off the fourth quarter by scoring 7 unanswered points as Reggie Jackson, Durant, and Caron Butler all scored before the Spurs saw a hoop. And Caron Butler hit a tray that made it 90-76 as they pushed their lead to 14 points. The Spurs pretty much laid down in the fourth quarter, even though they did put up some production, but the Thunder kind of coasted through the fourth quarter, so you could tell that they were on their way to victory. And at the very end, the Spurs made a little push as they made it a close game somewhat at the end, but the Thunder hung on to win by 9 points, and the final score was 106-97 as the Thunder win their first game of the series. As the series is now at 2-1. For the Spurs in this game, the leading scorer was Ginobili coming off the bench with 23 points. He had 1 rebound, 4 assists, and 2 steals. Tim Duncan had 16 points, 8 rebounds, and a block. And Kawhi Leonard had 10 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 steals, and a block. And those were the only double-digit scores for the Spurs. For the Thunder, 4 of their starters were in double digits. The only starter that didn't get double digits was Kendrick Perkins. Kevin Durant had a double-double with 25 points, 10 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 steal, and 1 block. Russell Westbrook had 26 points to be the game's leading scorer. He had 8 rebounds, 7 assists, 3 steals, and a block. Serge Ibaka was very productive in this game. He had 15 points, 7 rebounds, 1 steal, and 4 blocks. Reggie Jackson actually got the start in this game, and he had 15 points, 4 boards, 5 assists, and a steal. Coming off the bench, Steven Adams had 7 points, 9 boards, and 4 blocks. Jeremy Lamb actually picked up 6 points and 3 boards off the bench as well. Caron Butler had 5 points, 3 rebounds, and 1 assist. So the Thunder get the victory in Game 3. This series is now at 2-1 as they cut the Spurs' lead to 1 game. The final score was 106-97. In Game 4 of this series, we played Tuesday, May 27th at 9 p.m. Eastern Time.